order to download the Frida server, we'll have to search for the Frida server. Let's go to the browser and search. Search for Frida releases. In any of the browser, you can search for Frida releases. Then the first link that you see is a GitHub link, and the releases. So here you'll see a list of releases. So make sure you click on show all in order to search for the particular Frida server that we are going to install. As we are going to install in our Android virtual device, so we will be searching for Frida server. So hit a Control F and search for Frida hyphen server, and you can see the respective release of ARM, ARM64, x86, x86 64. So accordingly, I'll download the Frida server Android x86 64 version. And once it is downloaded, so first thing first is I'll uh, rename it to, and then I'll have to move it. Yeah, before moving it, let me extract this. So yeah, it is successfully extracted. So now what I'll do is I'll open the command line in the same directory where I have downloaded. So it is on the downloads directory. I'll open the command line, and yeah, so let me check the connection. The connection would be like Frida. Uh, as we know, we are using Frida server to make a communication to the Android application, because we already saw that uh, Android APK files are unable to connect to the internet. However, the browser are. So in the particular downloads directory, I'll just see what are the ADB devices that are connected. So I'll make sure my Android virtual device is connected. So here you go. So as you can see, the device is attached. So next thing is I'll push the Android Frida server to my virtual device. So slash data local slash tmp is the particular temporary directory. So here successfully Frida server is pushed. So once the Frida server is pushed, so we can uh, go to the shell and check whether that file is present. So adb shell cd data local temp directory, and as we can see, doing the ls command, the Frida server is, the particular file is present. Okay, so now uh, to make sure whether the timestamp, you can hit the command ls-l, and you can see the timestamp of the current timestamp of the file that is being pushed. Okay, yeah. So after confirmation, we can run the Frida server with /Frida underscore server. But however, we have to also ensure that we have the proper communication. So yeah, let me check again whether what is to make sure, to ensure that the application APK is still not able to connect. So this is the Duolingo application which I'm trying to connect. So after giving username and password, you see there is no such communication to the application server. So as it was throwing an error called trouble connecting to the Duolingo server. So that is because of the SSL implementation, right? So now what we can do is we will give the mm, uh, we'll uh, we'll try to run the Frida server. Okay, but as you can see, we haven't given full permission to Frida server to run. So we will hit chmod command. Then after that we will run Frida server. So we are running Frida server and then we will use the universal script to bypass the SSL. So SSL implementation across all APK, that's why we are able to communicate to the application server. Okay. Okay, intercept on, we'll see google.com. The network is getting captured, and if we turn off, the google.com page gets loaded here. Okay. You can check the target, google.com is appearing. There is something. So here, as you can see here, the google.com page is appearing. Now, next thing is we will see the application. It should communicate with the internet, like our browser. Click on I already have an account. The application is asking us to sign in. So we have to sign in as the user, let's suppose anything, and the password with anything. Then the application should throw an error stating incorrect username or password, something like that. But what it is actually throwing, it is showing that they are having a trouble to connect to the internet. Now, to uh, solve this issue, what we will do is we will implement Frida script. Okay? We will run the Frida server, and after that we'll invoke the script so that it will bypass the SSL. Now, what I will do is I'll not run the Frida server. Instead, what I will do is I'll just come back to the main directory, and then I'll download the script first of all. Okay. Come back to your browser, search for universal script Frida.